Splain Daily family, close your eyes for a second. It's 1964. The living room lights are low. The whole family is laughing so hard they can't breathe because a man just tripped over an ottoman and somehow made it the funniest thing on earth. If you're over 55, 65, 75, that man wasn't just a comedian. He was the heartbeat of Tuesday nights. He was Dick Van Dyke. And yesterday, December 9th, 2025, for days before his 100th birthday, he sat down in Malibu and told us exactly how he plans to blow out 100 candles. At a star-studded high tea in Malibu, Dick Van Dyke's voice cracked and his eyes filled with tears as he remembered Mary Tyler Moore, revealed the two vices he quit cold turkey in his 30s, and said, "I'm only here because she showed me how to live." If you ever tried to trip over your own ottoman or danced around the living room to put on your Sunday clothes, grab a tissue. Because the man who taught us laughter is now teaching us how to live forever. For those of us 55 and up, Dick Van Dyke wasn't background noise. He was Tuesday night church. He was the dad who made mistakes, but always fixed them with a song. He was the reason we believed a penguin could dance and a chimney sweep could fly. We watched him age from 35 to 99 right in front of us, and somehow he never stopped being the guy who could fall flat on his face and still land smiling. He's the last living link to the golden age of television, and he's about to turn 100. Yesterday, at a private high tea honoring his birthday, Dick sat surrounded by friends and old co-stars. He began talking about longevity, and suddenly his voice broke. He said, "I was a smoker and a drinker in my 30s. I had the personality for it. But Mary Tyler Moore, she was only 33 when we started the show. She looked at me one day and said, 'Dick, we've got to take care of ourselves if we want to keep doing this.' I quit both cold turkey, and every extra year I've gotten since then is because of her." He wiped his eyes and added, "She left us too soon, but she's the reason I'm still here dancing at 99. The entire room, full of 70 and 80-year-olds, was crying, because we've all lost someone too soon. We all wish we had one more dance. Then Dick shifted to the practical lessons that kept him going. Keep moving. I still do my little workouts every morning. Laugh every single day, even if you have to trip over something to do it. Stay curious. I'm on YouTube learning new songs at 99. And then the one that hit the hardest. Love people harder than you love yourself. That's what Mary taught me." He smiled and said, "If I make it to 100 on Saturday, I'm buying the biggest cake you've ever seen." If you're over 55, this isn't just a cute story. It's a mirror. We've all buried friends who didn't make it this far. We've all quit something or wished we had. We've all looked in the mirror lately and wondered how many more dances we've got left. Then Dick Van Dyke, our Dick, at 99, sits there with tears in his eyes and says, "I'm still here because someone loved me enough to tell me the truth." Suddenly, 100 doesn't feel impossible. It feels like hope wearing a big smile and a bow tie. And here's the sweetest part. CBS just announced a primetime birthday special this Saturday night, December 13th. Dick will perform one last song with his wife Arlene and a few surprise guests. He joked, "If I fall over the ottoman one more time, I'm doing it on national television." So tonight, maybe pull up an old episode. Try the ottoman trip, just once, for old time's sake. Call the person who's been your Mary Tyler Moore, and thank them for keeping you dancing. Because Dick reminded us, getting older isn't about losing steps. It's about keeping the music playing long enough for one more spin. If this made you smile, cry, or decide to finally quit that one thing you've been meaning to quit, hit like, share it with the person who grew up laughing with you every Tuesday night, and follow Splain Daily for tomorrow's story. Before you go, one quick question. What is the one Dick Van Dyke moment? Ottoman trip, chimney sweep, or something else that still makes you laugh out loud every single time? Drop it below. I read every one. This is Splain Daily, keeping the laughter alive 1 century at a time. See you in the morning, chimney sweeps.